Welcome into the Sephora Savings Event haul, the sequel. I titled my first video haul number 1 because I wasn't sure how many orders I was going to place, but I couldn't help myself. I ended up placing another order. You guys, I will link haul number 1 up above if you have not seen that. This one's going to be a little bit different. Last time all I did was go through the products and swatch everything and show you guys, but this time I want to test some of this stuff. I want to put it on. As you can see, I'm looking really pasty right now. I have done just my eyes, not even my eyebrows, because I didn't pick up exactly a full face. No foundation, no bronzer, but pretty much everything else, and then a couple of other things, hair care, skincare, and then one perfume. As much as I want to throw the rest of my base on, I think I'm going to go through the products that I picked up that are not going to go on my face today. I picked up more lashes. I always try to. These were actually on sale. Yes, they were $12, but they are normally $20. I think Lily lashes are probably some of my favorite. I bounce around, but I still come back to Lily lashes. These look perfect. Lily lashes just, they're shaped perfectly for my eyes. They're also in these really natural, like faux mink style lashes. These ones are in the style Bare It All. I've got this light on over here, sorry. I think these are perfect. Like, they're perfect length, they're perfect shape. They're just right, like, in terms of intensity. So I love getting Lily lashes when they're on sale. They do go on sale on Sephora quite a bit. Right now in these like faux minks, there's 4 different styles, but Bare It All is flare lash, mostly complimentary to almond, monolid, and hooded eye shapes. It's perfect for me. I not only have almond, but I have hooded eyes. I just love these. They wear really well. They re-wear really well. Then I picked up the Youth to the People product. This is their Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream with kale and spinach and hyaluronic acid. This is supposed to be a lighter weight daytime version. I have their Super Berry Dream Mask. I'm currently using that. I freaking love that thing. I've repurchased it many times. It's my favorite overnight cream and overnight mask. And I typically will pick up a new one when Sephora has their sale, because this little thing retails for $18 normally. But I decided, because I saw this, that I was gonna get this one instead, because I'm still working through the one that I have. And it'll last me, I don't know, 2 months, maybe a month and a half, something like that. It's a next generation moisturizer. The lightweight whipped gel cream hydrates skin all day and strengthens skin. Moisture barrier formulated with superfood extracts, hyaluronic acid, and green tea. It's a fast absorbing moisturizer and visibly plumps, refreshes for healthy looking and feeling skin. I just love Youth to the People. I wish that it wasn't so darn expensive, because it's one of my favorite skincare items. I also use their kale and green tea cleanser. It's also my favorite cleanser, which is pretty expensive, and I also usually pick that up during the sale. But I picked up the Fenty face wash, so I'm actually like excited to try that. It was like the berry one, the cherry one or something, but I got the fragrance free version. I'll update you guys on like a beauty empties on how that one works on me. I tested it once and it seemed pretty good. So anyway, I didn't want to buy the face wash again from Youth to the People because I still have some left and I still want to use the Fenty one. I'm never disappointed in their stuff. The thing that I notice with these products from Youth to the People is just how visibly plump my skin looks. And honestly, right here, like I tend to get like a lot of fine lines because I'm squinting, or you know, I'm RBFing all the time. But every time I use it, I feel like they're so reduced. I don't know. It's the one product that I've used that I feel like actually visibly plumps my skin. So I'm a huge fan of it. And by the way, you guys, everything will be linked in the description box in case you are interested, because I'm going to get this video up in time for this sale before it ends Monday the 6th. All right, let's go into the next thing, which was hair care. I have really thin hair. And I just recently watched this video of myself when I was 20, and I didn't realize, like, I'm going like this and I had so much hair. It was thick. There was so much of it. My hair is really long, but it's so thin. There's just not a lot. So I've been using a ton of anti-thinning shampoos, because for a time there, my hair was actually falling out. So I'm using a lot of stuff made with like keratin and things like that. I saw good reviews on this. This is just a mini. It's the Vegamore Grow. This is the revitalizing conditioner, Restore, Retain, Renew, made with carmitin, which I don't know what that is. This again is just the mini. Normally retails, I want to say, for $14. This is very small. This probably won't last me more than like 3 uses, but then I can kind of get an idea of whether or not I like it, especially when it's in a conditioner, because I can usually tell like right away whether or not it's like one that I like and I'll keep using after 3 uses. Shampoo is maybe a little bit harder. Getting stuff like minis that you want to test out during the sale is so good because you may not love it. That's my take on it, I think. And then I got a Kayali Vanilla 28. This is just her travel spray. You guys, we got to open this. It's Vanilla Orchid, Tonka Absolute, Brown Sugar, Amber Woods, and Musk. I have been dying to try the Kayali line, and she has so many different scents, and I've had it in my cart and out of my cart so many times. Oh my gosh, it's purple. Okay, I guess it does look purple. I wasn't expecting it to be like a purple liquid. All right, this is interesting. It's like vanilla with like the musk at the end. Like the notes at the end are musky, but the stuff on top is vanilla. A really interesting scent. I don't know if this is gonna be my favorite. Currently, I'm using the one from, I just had to look behind me, Burberry that just released. That is delicious. So Vanilla 28, little bit different. You can smell the amber woods and the musk like quite a bit at the end there. So I don't know, I'll update you guys on this maybe in a speed reviews. I've never put scents in a speed reviews, but who knows. Now let's get into the makeup. The first thing I picked up was the Sephora retractable brow pencil. These are normally $12. This is the best brow pencil that I have found as a dupe to the Benefit Precisely My Brow in 1.5 taupe. This is a waterproof pencil. Right now the Sephora sale has everything from the Sephora collection 30% off. And so I typically do try and pick up like this brow product, even though I have been trying a ton of other pencils lately, trying to find ones that replicate the formula of the Benefit Precisely My Brow. I honestly have repurchased this about 5 times now because I just keep coming back to it. And mostly because no other drugstore pencil yet has come so close to a cool tone brown shade, but also in terms of formula and being waterproof. Because especially here in Florida, all you do is sweat right into your brows. And so if you don't have something waterproof, especially in the summertime, it just doesn't last on me. And since I don't set them with anything else, this is the only thing that, you know, kind of keeps my brows going. So waterproof, cool tone shade, formula, totally duped the Benefit Precisely My Brow. That is still my absolute favorite, but I think this is a close second. Although sometimes I feel like this one could be number 1. It is such a good formula. It's so freaking easy, and the shade makes such a difference. Sometimes I get on camera and I see the shade of my brows, and while I think it's cool toned, I notice with the lights on, like how warm toned a shade can really come out to be. I do love the one from One Size. Currently, it's also waterproof. I feel like Patrick does a really good job with waterproof products, but it's not much less expensive than the one from Benefit, which is $25 for the full size. This one is half the price. And with the 30% off, I don't know why I didn't just buy 5. I just love the shade range in the Sephora collection brow products. And doesn't that like match the shade of my brows pretty well? Highly recommend. Moving on into more makeup items, I want to go into a concealer. I'm pretty sure I picked up the mini of this. Why does this look like the full size? So I picked up the Kosas. Oh, I did get the full size and I meant to pick up the mini. They have a mini in this and I meant to get the mini. Darn it, I didn't. So I have had this before. It's the Revealer Concealer. And I decluttered it because with Kosas products, I have such a hard time shade matching. Everything seems to turn out yellow on me. I did pick up 2.5C hoping that it would work, but nothing has neutral undertones with Kosas, except the very light shade has neutral undertones. I couldn't find anything light with neutral. It goes light pink, light yellow, light with subtle golden. Nothing ever goes neutral. It says neutral with olive undertones is the closest you can get. So cool peach undertones, I think, is probably the closest to me. I mean, it would have been better if I had like pink undertones or something, but I'm hoping that this is a better shade match. I told you guys I have had this before and I had decluttered it probably because of the shade. I can't remember. It's been so long. It looks a little bit too deep, especially for this foundation that's a pretty true color match to me. But we're going to do it anyway because we need some concealer immediately. I can't even remember. Aside from this being a super lightweight formula, I cannot remember how it performs on me. This has like 4 stars with 4,000 reviews. 621,000 people have it in their loves list. Actually, I wish I had gotten the mini because this was $30. Way more than I wanted to spend, not knowing if I was gonna shade match myself perfectly. I'm just adding a little bit more to my nose. I think it's pretty light coverage. I don't think it creases, and I think it's super blendable and super lightweight, and I think that's what people like about it, but I don't think it's as medium coverage as I would like. This shade though is so much better than the shade that I originally had. Under this eye, it's like my darker eye right now anyway. Didn't seem to really like conceal that dark spot. Let me go into the second layer and pray for the best, because usually that's the kiss of death with creasing or just like sinking into my fine lines. Can't necessarily recommend this to anybody, but if you're interested in trying it, check out the mini like I meant to. Now let's move on into setting powders. This is where I'm most excited because I did pick up a mini of the Prisme Libre from Givenchy. It's the matte finish and enhanced radiant loose powder. Such good reviews. They have 4 different shades in this, and I've had this in my loves list for so long. I'm so excited to try that. I ended up getting mine in the shade 2, which is described for fair to light complexions. The light one comes with pink, like it's mostly a pink powder, but I didn't want to risk it because I feel like this is gonna have a decent amount of coverage to it. So little poof. It's really cute. Should we use the poof? We're gonna use this one on one side and we're gonna use a different powder on the other side because I've also had this other powder in my loves list for a while since they came out with their mini version, which minis are in trend right now. If you wanna do minis, give me minis all day long. I think it's the way to go. All right, let's just tap some of this, a pretty liberal amount so that I can get all of the shades in one. That's very nice. I'm gonna take their little poof. I think I can get 1 finger in. Let's go under the left eye. Oh my gosh. This is so blurring. Wow. Okay, oh, okay. A little bit goes a long way. Wow. Oh, wow, I just keep going with this. Holy smokes. That little bit that I tapped in there did the whole left side of my face. It's really blurring. I feel like my eyes are really red today. It's really soft, really blurring powder. It's like smoothing too. It's actually really nice. Slight little scent to it. A little bit like perfume, but it's like Easter. I don't know why I said that. It's so pleasant. This is so beautiful. Now I see why people are like head over heels over this powder. It's extremely finely milled. I mean, you can see like just how a little bit of product goes such a long way. I'd be interested to see how this holds up my more oily skin like throughout the day, but I think this would be a great powder for someone with dry skin. Now, I want to go into the other one, which is another mini of the Ultimate Setting Powder from One Size. I got this one in Ultra Pink because I hear that the pink is a better formula than the one with a little bit of tint or that is shaded. Same thing, I'm just going to dump some into the cap. About that much. I'm going to take my own little puffy. I'm going to start under the eye. See what this looks like. Okay, I mean, it's smoothing. It's not as smooth as the Givenchy, and that Givenchy was like what I dumped into the cap went literally the whole left side of my face. I feel like I need more powder. No smell to this one. The Givenchy one is lingering. I can smell the powder left over. This is still really pretty. It's not overly bright. It's not overly pink. Like it doesn't leave like a pink cast on me. I kind of thought this would be a little bit more brightening. These will both definitely go into a speed reviews. I can't tell you how they're gonna like hold up, but looking at them, they're really blurring. The Givenchy one is just so much more finely milled. The one from One Size has like a little bit of coverage where I don't think the Givenchy one does. I don't think it added any coverage to the left side of my face. I told you guys I did not pick up a new bronzer, so I'm gonna bronze really quickly with the NARS cream bronzer in Laguna 01. And then I had picked this up a while ago, but have not tested this. This is the Tower 28 Beach Please Cream Blush. And this one is in Happy Hour. Such a vibrant pink shade. It's so daring for me. I wouldn't normally like wear something like this, but this sale is a great time to check out these balms if you haven't, because oh goodness, they're so juicy and pigmented. Look how delightful the shade is. Not gonna match the eye look, but dare to care. Oh, I don't. I'm gonna go into my IT Cosmetics brush, tap it in, buff it out on the back of my hand. Actually, that took quite a bit of pigment away, so. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so vibrant. Wow, that is so intense. It is intense. I'm gonna just take what's on the back of my hand for this side because I really had to buff the other side out. It's intense. Wow, just taking what was on the back of my hand was plenty for this side. Ooh, it is intense, you guys. I knew this was gonna be a risky one to pick up the shade, but I feel like Magic Hour is such a popular shade that I've been wanting to try it for some time. I think it's intense for fair skin. Same great formula, just a little bit intense. Last but not least of the stuff that I didn't haul, I'm gonna throw my Rare Beauty highlighter in Enlighten. It's just the like more icy kind of champagne shade. I think that'll be okay. I also highly recommend this, but I can say that it's very blinding, and I have found some dupes to this formula from Moira Beauty that are like less than half the price. You don't need to spend your money on this. I feel like you can definitely get the same formula from Moira if you're looking for a really punchy highlighter, and they come in a ton more shades. This is really good, and of course I do highly recommend it. It is a pretty smooth formula, and it's so light reflecting. It's nice and soft. It's just pretty straightforward, very high impact highlighter. Let's move on to the very last product. This has been in my loves list for forever. I can't even tell you how long. This is the transfer resistant lipstick from Dior. I ended up getting mine in the shade 670 Rose Blues. So this is the Intense Couture Color Transfer Proof Lipstick. I have been eyeing this for so long. I love a lot of Dior products. It's a pretty rosy shade. I'm going in with no lip liner. Fragrance on this, but it's not like nasty floral. It's really rosy. And by the way, this is the time to pick up luxury beauty if you have that rouge status, if you had it in your loves list, because this was the most expensive thing that I picked up today, retailing at a whopping $45. It definitely has a fragrance to it. I don't know if it's floral, but it's definitely perfumey. It has red peony extract in it, which I don't know if that's the scent or not, but it's free of parabens, formaldehydes, it's free of a lot of things, and it's got less than 1% of synthetic fragrance, but it also has jojoba in it. Could that come from it? Probably not. It's got kind of a, like I said, perfumey smell. It's supposed to be transfer proof lipstick with an up to 16 hours of wear on a bare lip feel, an ultra pigmented color with a couture matte finish. So I don't know if you guys can see, but it's definitely like emphasizing some of my lip lines. It's not fully like smooth or smoothing, but it's not as bad as some. I just don't know if I could leave it like this because it's maybe a little bit more noticeable than I wish it was. Let's see. Oh, it's just not fully dry yet. Look. I think you need to like let it sit. This might be something that I end up having to like top with gloss or something. I just don't know if this is for like mature lips or anybody who's got like real natural lip lines. I don't regret it because it's one of the better ones that's a transfer proof, but it's not fully smoothing. But that was everything that I hauled. I'm fully done. Blush is super intense. I actually really love this shade of Dior in Rose, what was it? Blues. I think it's so pretty and so flattering. Such a fun spring color. I think it looks great on fair skin. That I really enjoy. So even if I can't get along with this formula, like by itself, I might top it with a gloss because I think the color is just so flattering. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, I will excuse you. Like I said, I will have everything linked in the description box. If you guys are interested in checking anything out, I will get this up for sure before the sale is over. I feel good about everything that I picked up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm out of here and I hope to catch y'all in my next one. Bye guys.